Mark Hamill has shared a story about how one of horror cinema's most famous jump scares was spoiled for him, and he still remembers the frustration decades later. The actor, best known for playing Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars franchise, recently looked back on his first viewing of Brian De Palma's 1976 classic Carrie. The film, based on Stephen King's debut novel, ends with a shocking moment that has become legendary among horror fans. For Hamill, however, the impact was ruined by an overeager movie theater usher. According to Hamill, he went to see the film during its original run. He recalled being completely absorbed in the story of Carrie White, the bullied teenager who unleashes her telekinetic powers at her high school prom. By the time the film reached its closing sequence, Hamill was fully engaged. In that final scene, Carrie has already perished in the fiery destruction of her home, and her classmate Sue Snell visits the ruins. As Sue kneels to place flowers at the site, a bloody hand suddenly shoots up from the rubble, grabbing her in one last terrifying jolt. Hamill explained that just before this moment happened, an usher walking down the theater aisle blurted out a warning. The remark gave away the surprise, undercutting the effect of what has often been called one of the greatest jump scares in horror history. Instead of being startled along with the rest of the audience, Hamill found himself robbed of the experience. He admitted that it left a lasting mark, saying he would never forgive that person for spoiling the scare. The memory stands out not only because of the ruined moment, but also because of how important Carrie became in film history. The movie marked Stephen King's first big-screen adaptation and cemented De Palma's reputation as a master of suspense. The finale, with its sudden shock, has been cited by countless filmmakers as an influence on their own approach to horror and thriller storytelling. For Hamill, though, the scene will always be tied to that usher's interruption. His story has resonated with fans online, many of whom shared their own memories of ruined twists and spoiled surprises. It serves as a reminder of how crucial timing and surprise are in cinema, and how a single moment can define an audience's experience.